Positions at Manchester United this summer transfer window very important for this transfer window, right? Now, obviously, we need a striker. We're getting to number 10s. People are saying that we need midfielders, wing backs, center backs, right? But I think one of the most important positions that we need to upgrade this summer realistically, and I think it is within reach of upgradability, right, is the goalkeeper. Now, I think the situation is interesting at Manchester United, right? Because I do think if we get to preseason training, right, we get into the US preseason tour, right? With Andre Onana at the club and as a starting goalkeeper, I don't think we will be getting a new keeper this summer transfer, right? Because right now, the situation feels as if Onana needs to be, in a way, forced out. And I don't think the team will force Onana out. Obviously, he's not the best goalkeeper, right? Everybody has their opinions on that. But he is a likable character. Ruben Amorim doesn't have an issue with him. He's a likable character on Carrington. The team doesn't have an issue with him per se, right? So I do think that if Under Nana is to be moved on this summer, he'll have to, in a way, be forced out, similar to a fashion that we did with David De Gea, right? Being told that he'll get a new contract and then boom, sold, gone, right? As he came back from vacation. However, I don't think that'll be the situation. I think the most realistic situation for Manchester United to get a new goalkeeper this summer transfer window is to get their prior transfer business done. I mean, prior as in finish the Mbeumo deal, potentially finish a striker deal, whoever that will be, most likely leaning towards Gyökeres right now. Finish any other transfer business because I think other positions are easier to fill in the sense of we can get rid of players in those positions, right? To then bring in new players. Whereas Andre Onana, right? He doesn't want to leave. He has a good contract at Manchester United. He still has, I think, 2 years on his contract at Manchester United. So unless you bring in a keeper and make it abundantly clear to Onana that he has to leave, I highly doubt he will leave, let's say, of his own fruition. Like, for example, Rashford wants to leave, right, to get more playing time. For example, say, how Christian Eriksen left, right? Not really tried to get a new contract, not really tried anything else, right? So, where does that leave us in terms of the goalkeeper position? Well, I do think it is important to get a new goalkeeper this summer, right? Are we going to get two goalkeepers? Potentially, because I don't think Bayender is good enough either. Obviously, we know that Tom Heaton is leaving the club, right? He's being released. Realistically, if we sell all three, we need at least two goalkeepers. But we need a keeper that will be a front of the line keeper, a first team goalkeeper. And I don't think that happens unless United are ballsy with the move and they bring in the first team keeper and Onana then realizes, okay, I'm not going to be playing that much. I need to find a new transfer. I need my agents to work and find me a new transfer. But let me know in the comments below, who would you guys sign? Who would you guys want as the Manchester United goalkeeper?